What do you think, folks? Abandoned? I'm going to say I think so. They've got some farm equipment. We're on 21/73, so it's busy. But yeah, look at that. That looks abandoned to me. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say abandoned. I don't see any curtains on that one window upstairs. And it really doesn't look like there's anything in there. So yeah, I'm going to go with abandoned. It's always nice to have the John Deere stuff there too. Ooh, look at this one. Not much left of that one. I hope that truck doesn't hit my car. Look at this beauty we found outside a playing field. Ain't nobody living in that. Nobody. Bunch of buildings on the property. Oh, look at this one. Very much left of this house at all.
Ooh, Jesse, this will be right up.
Look at that. That is collapsed. That thing has collapsed and then some. Ain't nobody been living in this house for a long time. They got the pull-through driveway. This is in Almond, Wisconsin, the Almond, Wisconsin region.
Wow.
We got an abandoned here on the corner. It says private property. Oh yeah, that's definitely not being lived in. We are in Almond, Wisconsin. And if you see right there across the street, there is a helicopter with teeth and eyes that glow red. Almond is a village in Portage County, Wisconsin. The population was 424 as of the 2020 census. Got an old Volkswagen Bug. That looks like Fillmore.
Oh.
Fillmore from Cars. Can I have your autograph, Fillmore? Tell you a little history about Almond. It was incorporated in 1905. It originated when Jacob Myers from the Mohawk Valley in New York started a stagecoach and freight route between Berlin and Stevens Point, Wisconsin. And this is one of those don't blink or you'll miss it towns. It's very small. It's cool though. Checking out the downtown area.
There's a Union telephone again.
The U.S. government signed a treaty with the Menominee Natives, ceding land in central Wisconsin in 1848, which opened up the area to settlement. A post office was established on July 8th, 1850 at the stagecoach stop. James F. Moore, a native of Almond, New York, became postmaster. Kind of interesting little town. See, these are the kind of towns I would love to live in because they're probably so quiet. Let's do a little demographics here. They've actually lost population. 1920 was peak population. They had 504 people here. And as of 2020, they're down to 424. So they have lost people here.
Yeah.
This is my first time here, and Chucky's as well. We are what you would call almond virgins. That looks like that must have been like an armory or maybe even a gymnasium right there. Racial makeup of the village, 94.0% whites, 0.2% African American, 0.4% Native American, 0.4% Asian, 3.8% from other races, and 1.1% from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 13.2% of the population. Median age in the village, 35 years. Gender makeup, 48.9% male and 51.1% female. Median income for a household, $37,857. Males had a median income of $34,861 versus $20,972 for females. About 10.5% of families and 10.4% of the population were below the poverty line, including 19.7% of those under age 18 and 11.9% of those age 65 or older. That's pretty high. Almond is served by the Almond Bancroft School District, which has an elementary, middle, and a high school. Notable people, there's two. One is a politician. I won't talk about him, but we have Henry Wellcome, founder of the Wellcome Trust, was born here in Almond. And I can't find out any more information because I can't load the page. There's apparently no signal here. That's going to do it for demographics and notable people. And there's an old abandoned, I don't know, factory of sorts. And then we've got the skyscraper of the plains right here. And we've got the Almond Athletic Park and Shelter House down this road here. So let's go take a look at the Almond Shelter House. That's a cool looking old church. What do you think, Chucky?
That's really cool.
It's a house, I guess, now. And here's Almond Memorial Field. It looks like somebody's having a picnic here. Should we go crash it, Chucky?
Sure.
Say, Ben and Judy, how's it going? Who the hell's Ben and Judy? I don't know. You look like a Ben and a Judy.
How did your hip surgery go?
Or is it Ben and Jerry? I don't know. You guys have ice cream? So that's the athletic field right there in Almond, Wisconsin. I thought the Almond area was known for potatoes. Comment below if you're watching this, and if you are from Almond, and you know, I thought this area is kind of big for potatoes. I used to work in produce departments, and I remember getting bags of potatoes, russet potatoes, that were from Almond, Wisconsin. So, comment below if you know. Checking out neighborhoods here in Almond. Nice little neighborhoods. Does that look like that's lived into you? There is a car in the driveway. Apparently somebody still lives here. Wow. What makes you say it's abandoned, Lori? The roof caved in?
How's the front door looking? I might take it and put it on my house.
That's not broken. Hey, we should take that cooler and sell it on eBay. They won't mind. And there is the Almond Post Office. And more of downtown, this Union Telephone Company. If anybody knows more about the Union Telephone Company, comment below, because I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. And there is the aforementioned fire department again. Fire danger is low because we've had 15 inches of rain in the last 24 hours. Nice little area. That looks abandoned. My green, green house of home. I think that's going to do it for Almond. We're heading over to Walnut next, followed by Cashew. That looks abandoned. This is abandoned. This says no trespassing. Look at that beauty. Yeah, that's abandoned, folks. That's a shame. We are in Wautoma, Wisconsin. There's the Shasta Daisy Company. And right here they got a nice little mural that they're working on. Wautoma Mercantile Company. Wautoma is the city and the county seat of Waushara County, Wisconsin. There's the Restore building that Chucky was talking about. Oh, there's another mural on the side of the building here. Population 2,209 as of the 2020 census. The city consists of 3 non-contiguous areas. One is entirely surrounded by the town of Wautoma. The second is entirely surrounded by the town of Dakota. And the third and largest straddles the boundary between the two towns. Wautoma calls itself, I bet you didn't know this, Chucky, the Christmas tree capital of the world.
Did not.
The Kirk Company of Tacoma, Washington operated the Wautoma plantation of more than 10,000 acres of Christmas trees beginning in 1953. Wow. The city was struck by a half-mile wide F3 tornado on August 29th, 1992, killing 2 people, injuring 30 others, and causing over $5 million in damage. Peak population was 2010, 2,218. So now they're down to 2,209. So they've lost 9 residents. Gas here, they got a Casey's. Ooh, Casey's Pizza. Unleaded 288. E85 208. Wow, that's pretty cheap. The racial makeup of the city, 88.3% white, 1.4% African American, 0.7 Native American, 0.4 Asian, 6.3 from other races, and 2.9 from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino, 15.8% of the population. Median age of the city here, 35. Gender makeup, 50.5% male and 49.5% female. Median income for a family, $31,723. Males had a median income of $27,546 versus $19,648 for females. That's not very much. About 5.2% of families and 11.5% of the population are below the poverty line, including 10.7% of those under age 18 and 18.3% of those 65 or older. So my GoPro overheated again while I was doing demographics and notable people, and I'm gonna see what I have and I'll put it in the episode, and whatever I don't have, because I'm really frustrated with the GoPro right now. I really do not want to use it anymore because it gets so hot and overheats and you can't tell that it's not recording. Here's the post office. Right there, Wautoma Post Office. Right there. We've pretty much shown most of downtown here. We are going to start heading out of Wautoma. So here's the fairgrounds in Waushara County. I heard Metallica's headlining this year. I'm lying, of course, because Metallica would not play here. I don't even know if they have like bands or a grandstand concert. I don't think so. And over here we got the Wautoma Fire District. There's the firehouse. There's A&W Root Beer for that frosty mug taste. They have all-American food, so if you're looking for Chinese, don't go there. They got an O'Reilly. There's a plane on top of that car wash.
Oh yeah, there is.
What the? How do we miss that coming in?
It's Amelia Earhart.
We found her.
We found her.
And then there's the Lakeshore Family Restaurant where baked chicken and roast turkey is on the menu. What is it with cars and planes on top of buildings? So this auto sales place that is no longer selling cars, apparently, they have a car on top of the building. I guess that's one way to get their attention, huh? There it is. So when you're in Wautoma, next to this cool looking abandoned building, we got the Milty Wilty. Look at this place, the Milty Wilty. They got a Milty Wilty pizza burger. Wow, check it out. They got all that places to sit, and wow, that's cool. You could do with the old dining drive-through experience. Oh, that Mercedes is for sale. Check out that death go round. There's a Wautoma, what used to be the train depot. I don't know why it's there. I don't know how you get there.
No tracks.
Yeah, there's no tracks behind it. I guess it was moved there, and there it sits. Somebody's mowing the lawn. But yeah, there's the Wautoma depot sitting right off the main road. and you can't access it, I guess. I don't know. We are stopping to get some barbecue, and this place looks pretty hopping. But it's called KRB, Klinger's Real Barbecue. Takeout parking only, so we have to go back around. Oh, they got stuff smoking out there. See it?
I see it.
Barbecue. Chucky, are you a barbecue person?
I am.
All right, cool. So we're going to go in there and have lunch because we're hungry. So here's the menu at KRB's. It's Klinger's Real Barbecue. They got beef brisket, pulled pork, chicken salad croissant. They got meat plates. I got the 2 meat plate. Chucky got she got herself a sandwich. It's very loud in here. I'm going to try to film real quick in here and show you what it's like on the inside. This is what it's like on the inside of Klinger's Barbecue. Here's my plate right there. Got the brisket, we got the sausage, jalapeno cheddar. You can see the bits of jalapeno and cheddar. Baked beans, that looks really good. And mac and cheese. They have 3 different kinds of sauces. They have tangy barbecue, classic barbecue, and then Carolina, which is a mustard based. So we'll let you know how the food is when we're done. All right, that was KRB. That's stands for Klinger's Real Barbecue, and it's just when you're entering Wautoma. Chucky, what are your thoughts?
I thought it was very good.
Why is it locked in on me? Because it's locked in on me. That's why I can't show Chucky.
It's very good.
She's in there kind of, sort of.
It's an honorable mention.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. The prices were a little steep. I'm a big fan of jalapeno cheddar sausage. That sausage seemed like it was sitting for a while. It wasn't warm when I started eating it. It was room temperature. Put a damper on the experience for me. The brisket was awesome. The brisket was very, very good. And you get big slabs of brisket. They had 3 sauces, Carolina, tangy, and then original. I tried all 3. All 3 sauces were really good. They give you a lot of food. Mine was $26 for the 2 meat plate. That does not include a drink. So I had the brisket, and then I had the sausage. And then for my sides, I had mac and cheese, and I had baked beans. Now, the baked beans were interesting. They were almost like a chili. There were like hunks of sausage in it, like Polish sausage, or maybe it was the jalapeno cheddar sausage. I don't know. But there was like meat. It almost seemed like there was like ground beef in it as well. And different kinds of beans. It had kidney beans. It was good. I mean, I liked it. I really did. The mac and cheese was really good. These cups of food that they gave you was a lot of food. Chucky, all she ordered was a sandwich and a side, and she's taking half of it home because they piled it high. I mean, they piled the meat on her sandwich pretty good.
Yep.
And then you had what, mac and cheese?
Yep.
And what were your thoughts on mac and cheese?
Very good.
Okay. So if you're ever heading out towards Wautoma on 7321, it's just east of Wautoma. Check it out. It's Klinger's Real Barbecue. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being don't come here, 10 being get here as soon as you can. If you have to fly, take the Concorde, space shuttle, whatever, I would give it an 8. I thought it was pretty good. I've had a lot of crummy barbecue, and I've had some barbecue that's better than that. I would probably give it a 9 if the sausage wasn't room temperature and it wasn't, it wasn't ice cold. But it was, like I said, room temperature, and it just was not. That brings it down, in my opinion. I mean, if it could have been a 9 or a 10, to be honest with you, if the sausage wouldn't have been at room temperature, that would have made a difference. So that's going to do it for this food review of Klinger's Real Barbecue in Wautoma, Wisconsin. Now, let's do some more road tripping, shall we? And just east of Wautoma, that's Silver Lake back there. We just crossed over like a little causeway. We have this place. Apparently there's a hotel back there. Yeah, that is a hotel. This is called the, let's switch it around here, Silver Christ Great steaks, but that's not why we're here. We're here because of that. Can you say moo? Holy moly, look at the size of that cow. That's Boris, by the way. It says Boris right on the front there. That's Boris the cow. Boris is big. You can't miss Boris. Just east of Wautoma, Wisconsin on Highway 2173. You know, had to stop and take a look at Boris. All right, Boris, we're heading back in the car. Goodbye for now, Boris. It was a pleasure meeting you. We're in Red Granite, Wisconsin, and we came across this beauty. It's an old Texaco station. It's got the colors of Sinclair, but it's got the Texaco sign over there. I don't know what's going on the inside of here. If it's just storage, or if they're actually trying to do anything. Not a whole lot going on in there. I love the Texaco logo. Look at that. Gem Micromatic Blades. That is cool. Anytime you can find something old. It's storage in there. Oh, they got like Studebakers in there. 1929. Look at that. They got some cool old cars in there. That's pretty cool. And they got the old, oh, look at this one here. An old Ford. Very nice. Wow. They got the old gas pump. What's it say for sale? Oh, you really can't read it. But it's an old Texaco pump. Wow. Look at that thing. In the window here, it says Gasohol, 55.9 cents. You got some old motor oil. Very cool. And again, there's those cars. Oh, that's so cool. And then you got this beauty here. Rusted. And they got lights on the inside, Christmas lights. Oh, wow. There's nothing left of that car. Wow. Not even a steering wheel. Holy smokes. Look at that thing. Look at that beauty. Look at those tires. Can't get any flatter than that. And then you got the old Texaco sign right here. There it is. Love it. Simply love it. This was a Champion. Wow. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Another cool find. Boy, it's really cooled off today. It's probably 70 degrees. It feels great because we've been hot for quite a while. So we're gonna jump in the car, keep doing road tripping, see what else we can come across. All right.